guys, welcome to E-Man's Movie Reviews. I'm E-Man, and I have a lot of free time on my hands. This week, I'm going to be reviewing the movie Titanic, which was made in 1997 by Mr. James Cameron. This movie made blockbuster history and broke countless blockbuster records by becoming the highest-grossing film at the time on its first day in theaters. And not only did it shoot Leonardo DiCaprio so far to the top, so fast, but it even won him his first Oscar. About 20 years later, after the Academy realized they made a huge mistake. Well, better late than never. In this movie, Leo plays a man with extraordinary powers who can become gigantic whenever he chooses and wants to help people and prevent major natural disasters, but instead, he ends up accidentally destroying buildings and killing people in the process. After failing to save anyone for years, he decides to leave civilized society, realizing he's just too dangerous and that people would be better off without him. Kate Winslet, who plays an astronomer in this film, looks through her telescope one day and sees a huge comet that is coming straight towards Earth at a very fast pace, and she knows that it will destroy the entire planet unless something is done. She goes to the heads of the government all over the world and warns them about the comet. They try and figure out different solutions, but no solution would be effective enough, aside from one: getting Leo to help. She convinces them that she should be the one to seek him out and get his help because she knows more about the situation and he would probably be more willing to listen to her since she doesn't work for the government and therefore doesn't have a hidden motive or agenda. They obviously know where he is since they've been tracking him and spying on him from a distance. So she goes to him and explains everything that's happening, and of course, he refuses to become a giant ever again because he thinks that it would only cause more destruction and he would just end up hurting more people. She explains to him that it's extremely important that they have his help and he's the only chance that everyone has on Earth to survive. They end up falling in love with each other and he decides to help, but he realizes that it's only going to be for one last time, since the world would be better off without him being so Titanic. They leave the island together and go to the space agency, where the plan is for him to get into the space shuttle, go straight to the comet, then while he's there, he's to become gigantic, put all sorts of different nuclear explosives all around the comet rapidly, and then go back into the shuttle, leave, watch it explode, and head back to Earth. He gives her a kiss, and she tells him she can't wait for him to be back, and that the whole world will know that he really is a hero, and they might be more accepting of him. He gets in the spaceship and lands on the comet, plants all of the explosives, and then leaves. But the explosives do not explode. Everyone at the space agency starts to panic and tries to come up with solutions on what to do. Leo realizes what has to be done. He talks to Kate through the speaker system and tells her that he loves her and that everything will be okay. He goes back to the comet with the remaining fuel, rather than returning to Earth, and becomes gigantic once again. He picks up the shuttle like a baseball bat and starts hitting one of the explosives. Finally, it explodes and causes a chain reaction, causing all of the other explosives to explode, and the comet gets torn apart into little tiny pieces. Everyone on Earth looks up and sees the comet being destroyed and all celebrate as Kate is the only one who cries, realizing that even though he saved everyone, he's never coming back. This movie, this movie made me cry like a baby, and Leo truly is a hero. I rate this movie a perfect 10 out of 10, which is rare, but it really had everything. I mean, there was love, action, suspense, heartbreak, sacrifice. It was just a great combination of everything. And even though the ending was sad, it was perfect. It was a perfect ending. And I know that the effects back in '97 weren't as amazing as they are today, but James Cameron really surpassed himself at the time when he turned Leo Titanic. This movie's message is so powerful and rings true. There's just no place in this world for people who are heroes and who are also thousands of feet tall. So, if you guys haven't seen this movie, and I have no idea what you're doing with your lives, seriously, have you been stranded on an island with no internet? Come on, there's internet everywhere, so that excuse just is not gonna work. You need to drop what you're doing, and you need to go see this movie right now. And if you've already seen this movie, well, you already know how good it is and that it really makes you feel. So you should also drop what you're doing. Doesn't matter what it is. Go see this movie again. I'm going to do just that right now. I'll see you guys next week.